Morning, everybody. On my way into work. This is my first YouTube channel. This is my second post. Really appreciate you guys that subscribed. The curious thing about this cryptocurrency space is just the sharp views that people have. You have some people who are very, very opposed to cryptocurrencies, and you have people who are completely 100% in. And I went on Alexa and looked at how many people are looking up Electroneum, because that's the one that I'm involved in. That's the first cryptocurrency that I ever got involved in. First ICO. I mean, you know, you had to buy Bitcoin in order to get in, you know, to buy, you know, Electroneum. Anyways, India has a huge number of people. That's one of the places where the percentage is high. And I can't remember the percentage because I wasn't planning on doing any filming this morning, but I just read an article on Cointelegraph that was talking about India. And it's funny because even though Electroneum, you know, was manifested or was built in the UK, in England, they have, I think it was only 12%, but India had like 60%, you know, of its population looking up Electroneum. It was some large number, but anyways, the article says Bitcoin boom draws record number of Indian investors according to the exchange. Now, if you don't know anything about India, I think outside of China, they have one of the world's largest populations, and one of the biggest emerging markets. You know, a lot of things are produced in India. A lot of tech gurus come out of India. Asia produces some of the world's smartest, or they produce the most you know, coders and programmers and people working with software. And when I say Asia, I'm talking about India and China and, you know, anywhere on the Asian continent. You know, even Steve Jobs, you know, if you know anything about Steve Jobs, you know, his father was Iranian, you know. But anyways, to get to the point, the article went on to say Indian-based digital currency exchanges have claimed that the number of Indian investors who registered in their platforms to buy Bitcoin has increased considerably in the past few weeks as the value of the leading cryptocurrency surpassed the 11,000 level on November 29th. This article is 9 hours old. The unprecedented rise in the number of investors who want to invest their money in the most popular cryptocurrency was observed despite rumors that the country's central bank may declare Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies illegal. A few months ago, I think they were having a problem with the rupee. People were lined up at the banks trying to exchange their rupee or whatever note it was, and if you missed a certain time frame to get in to change it in, I think they were no longer valid. So these growing markets, I think, are going to be the markets that help propel this cryptocurrency and this digital money into the new way that people use money. Electroneum, guys, I think is going to be, I think it's going to blow everything out of the water, and I just cannot wait for those wallets to be released. Like I said in my last post, I bought an additional 1,000 coins. I went online and bought on Cryptopia. You know, it was at, I think, 3 cents. I spent $100 or whatever it was, 2 cents, and, you know, bought an additional 1,000 coins, because if for some reason you can't get in on the exchange because it crashes or something happens. I mean, you look at Cointopia, not Cointopia, you look at Coinbase yesterday, and or day before yesterday, whatever it was, you know, So I guess I ran out of room. Like I said, I'm new to this whole posting, and you know, so guys, if I make mistakes, I'm sorry. You know, bear with me. But anyways, India and these other emerging markets are going to be the reason why cryptocurrencies and everything takes off. Electroneum, guys, if you have not invested in Electroneum, you need to do so now. It is still cheap. Go on Cryptopia. Buy as much as you can buy right now, because it's going to be like Bitcoin, probably 100 times better. I was reading an article last night about a guy in the UK who had a hard drive where he had like, I can't remember, like 10,000 Bitcoins or whatever the number was. Took the hard drive out, you know, had it sitting around in the house. You know, I guess maybe in his mind he planned to go back in and, you know, get those coins, and ended up tossing the hard drive out, and it ended up in a landfill somewhere, buried under hundreds of thousands of pounds of garbage. And it's been 4 years, and the city council won't allow him to go in and try to retrieve his hard drive or look for it, which is probably a needle in a haystack scenario. Right now, those Bitcoins are worth somewhere in the 100 million, and this guy's kicking himself. Where are you going to be 5 years from now when you read about Electroneum and the price of Electroneum? Are you going to be kicking yourself in the butt saying, you know what, I should have hung on to my coins, I should have purchased, I should have did this, I should have that? You know what, hindsight is the best side. Everybody's a Monday morning quarterback. This is revolutionary in the way that they're going to achieve mass adoption through cell phones. You can go to any third world country. They may not have electricity. They may not have TV, cable, internet at the house, but they've got cell phones, smartphones. This is going to be crazy. Anyways, so according to Unicoin co-founder and CEO Satvik Vishwanath, can't pronounce his name, but anyway, the number of customers who registered on their platform in just 1 month, guys, 1 month, has reached around 200,000 people due to the sharp rise in the price of Bitcoin. He goes on to say it took them about 3 years to gather 100,000 people. 3 years to gather 100,000 people. Registered customers, and in last 1 month itself, or I guess maybe his English is not that good, but anyways, in last month alone, they have seen about 200,000 customers registered. Despite the negative news of the Indian government and banking regulators, the market for digital currencies in the country is booming. This is particularly true for Bitcoin, whose price has skyrocketed from 459,047 rupees on November 1st to 860,049 on November 29th. Now, I don't know what that equates to in US dollars or cryptocurrency, but obviously that's high. According to ZebPay co-founder Sandeep Ganoka, the extent of interest shown by investors in Bitcoin is phenomenal. He added that the number of users is increased by 300,000 to 400,000 in the past few months compared to around 150,000 in June and July. The extent of interest in Bitcoin is at unprecedented levels. Every time prices increase, investors who were sitting on the fence and were skeptical do enter the ecosystem. Oh my gosh. This time, it almost feels like mainstream adoption. Something I have never experienced before, because now we are seeing interest coming in from even the conservative investors. And that's just India, guys. Wait till the US financial system, Wall Street, all these hedge funds, all these brokerage firms, all the other brokerage firms get in on this crypto play. Anyways, I got to get going, guys. But before I let you go, I wanted to leave you with, again, this the Cryptopia app that I downloaded on the Play Store. It started to have my phone acting real buggy. Be careful what you download. Be careful what you install. Be careful what you put on your phone, your devices, your computers. There are going to be people out there looking to hack any and everyone. And if you can help it, and you don't need to go online and tell everybody what you have and how much money you're holding, how much crypto you're holding, like these guys like Crypto Craig or Craig whatever, and Jamal, these guys that are getting hacked and they're losing all their money. Don't do it, guys. We live in a day and age where everything is scrutinized. Everything you post online stays there. It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't matter if you delete it, whatever. Don't post your private stuff. Don't put your financial information out there. You don't see Warren Buffett. You don't see Bill Gates and these guys on YouTube flashing their stuff and, you know, saying how much money they have and, you know, making it rain with crypto and all this stuff. Don't do it, guys. It's stupid. You know, when you're playing a poker game, you don't show your cards. When you're sitting at the table, you don't reveal your chips. You don't do that stuff. It's immature, it's stupid, and all it's going to do is put you in the limelight, not only with the federal authorities, the IRS, the US government, but also hackers. People know who to target. You don't walk around and tell everybody, hey, I just bought a 95-inch TV, or hey, you know, I have a safe in my house that's full of gold and bullion, and you know, I've got you know, money piled in the house. You don't go around telling people that stuff. So why would you go online and tell people about how much money you have in cryptocurrencies? It's stupid, guys. Don't do it. Anyways, I'm going to put a screenshot in here what happened when I downloaded the Cryptopia thing. The other one that I downloaded was CoinMarketCap. That seems to be working. But if anybody has any tips, advice, apps that should be downloaded, shouldn't be downloaded, any experiences you've had with anything, let everybody know. Put it on the channel. You know, like, subscribe, you know, post, whatever. Let's spread the word, guys. We are the next generation of multi-billionaires and millionaires. We need to be helping each other out. So if there's anything good that's out there, let everybody know. If there's anything bad that's out there, let everybody know. Take care, guys. I'll see you later this evening.